Also from Cranbourne, the leagues of the TAB doubles from those 4 venues. Something new on World of Sport replay this morning. We're going to have a look at Sandown Park racing, of course, from yesterday, where Darren Gauci and Michael Rowley had a winning double each, and the Johannes racing from Moonee Valley on Friday night. First of all, the Tats Lotto and Super 66 that were drawn out last night. Let's have a look at them now. Draw number 263 for Tats Lotto. Numbers required are 6, 17, 25, 32, 34 and 40. The supplementary number required there 33, and the Division 1 pool there of $1.6 million. Now at Super 66 it's 7, 1, 2, 6, 2 and 6, or 6, 2, 6, 2, 1, 7, whichever way you like. Lots of luck with those numbers. Perhaps they're lucky for you too. We'll take this word then back with all the racing. The great day of action yesterday from Sandown.
Monday night in the Olympiad.
There have been many great performances and many great personalities, but only a few men and women whose exploits live through the generations.
The Immortal Heroes, next in the Olympiad, Monday night at 7:30.
Fresh Australian mushrooms are really great value at the moment. So take the opportunity to lift the taste of any dish with mushrooms. Give your normal vegetables a new dimension with mushrooms, or serve them sautéed or marinated as a side dish. 100 grams will contribute dramatically to your daily need for riboflavin, niacin, thiamine, pantotheric acid and dietary fibre. And because they are low in kilojoules, they are approved for use in the Weight Watchers program.
Thank you. And now let me explain how to play the game. It's so easy. Yes. Do your license. Just be stupid enough to drive when you're over the legal limit. Then when the police stop you for anything, even a crook headlight, you'll be over .05 and you do your license. Plus a terrific bonus of up to a $750 fine.
If you're stupid enough to play the Do Your License game, you lose.
In the first at Sandown yesterday, punters sorted the 2 favourites out here in Smart Little Lady and Greenwich Pike. Greenwich Pike's had 2 wins in town now. Both had been at Sandown Park, and she's as game as they come. Greenwich Pike taking out the first event, and let's join Bill Collins.
Now the field is set. There's the light, and away they go at the first attempt. Regal Sierra took a while to get going. Fork Tongue first out. Greenwich Pike and the all-white ridden hard early, going to the lead when they settle down, however, from Cindy Venture and Kapari. Smart Little Lady moving up on the inside of Fork Tongue, a length to Nisha Marie, followed by Touch a Cloud. Then a length further back, Distant Glow and a couple to Regal Sierra. Greenwich Pike the leader as they head towards the 1,000, a length to Cindy Venture, and a half length further back then Smart Little Lady in the centre and Kapari on the rails. They were followed about a length further back, Touch a Cloud, Fork Tongue, Nisha Marie. Back with it then is Distant Glow and Regal Sierra last. Down the hill past the 800, and the leader Greenwich Pike out a length and a half to Cindy Venture. 1 to Smart Little Lady on the outside of Kapari. 1 to Fork Tongue, Trap Deep. Nisha Marie awkwardly placed on the outside of Distant Glow. On the rails Touch a Cloud and a couple of Regal Sierra. They're pretty well packed on the turn, 500 to go, and Greenwich Pike about a length in front still. From in second place, hard at it now, Cindy Venture. Smart Little Lady about to make its run. They were followed further back then by Kapari, the rails, and further back Nisha Marie is well back. Greenwich Pike 2 lengths in front with 200 to go. He's had to go for the whip on Smart Little Lady. They were followed then by Fork Tongue and Nisha Marie, but Greenwich Pike still in front. Kapari's the danger coming at him on the inside. Smart Little Lady and Fork Tongue still there, but Greenwich Pike in front near the line. And Greenwich Pike kept going. He's going to score by about a neck to. In second placing, probably Kapari, a nose away third, Smart Little Lady. Fork Tongue close up out wide, and then Regal Sierra, who battled on well. Nisha Marie did nothing at the head of the others from Touch a Cloud, and then Distant Glow, and Cindy Venture has run last.
Showing plenty of heart there, Greenwich Pike 9 to 4, defeating Kapari 12 to 1, and Smart Little Lady 10 to 9 in favourite. The Quinella there $8.80. Well, Darren Gauci out on Gala Mascot, the favourite in race 2, had to pull all stops out as Diatric was the big challenger in the second event.
And they've jumped reasonably well. Fiery Boy dropped out to last. Woking took a little while to get going. High Drifter and on the inside, Fiery Diamond just in front. Woking's gone quickly now up to join them, and he'll take the lead. Gala Mascot settled down 4th, and Diatric the rails from Omar, Ruling Blood and Firing Boy. Out of the straight, and Woking, he's content to sit 3 deep at the moment with High Drift to the centre and Fiery Diamond the rails, and he went very wide on the turn, Woking, fighting for his head. 2 lengths away came Gala Mascot and a half to Diatric, a length further back Omar, 2 to Ruling Blood and 1 to Fiery Boy. Past the 1600, High Drifter in front with Woking at his girth. 2 lengths to Fiery Diamond dropping in third. Fourth a half length away Gala Mascot. A length and a half to Diatric being joined by Omar. 2.5 lengths to Ruling Blood and a half to Fiery Boy. Past the 1400 into the back stretch and High Drifter in front of Nectar Woking. It's pulling on the outside, and as they've clapped the pace on, about 3 lengths now to Fiery Diamond. Half a length to Gala Mascot. 2 lengths to Omar covering Diatric, and about 2.5 to Ruling Blood. I think the saddle's gone on it, and on its outside is Fiery Boy. They go towards the 1200 and the leader High Drifter, about a half length to Woking, a length and a half Fiery Diamond, 3 parts to Gala Mascot, 1.5 Diatric smothered up on the inside of Omar, and about 2 lengths Ruling Blood and Fiery Boy, about 8 lengths covered the field. 900 to go, about to swing the corner to come down the hill, and the leader is High Drifter. Half a length to Woking, a length and a half Fiery Diamond, a neck 2 on the outside. Gala Mascot has travelled well. 1.5 to Omar, 3 parts to Diatric. He's starting to shake it up, a length to Fiery Boy and a half to Ruling Blood. At the 600, about to swing for home, and Woking and High Drifter together. About a length and a half, Gala Mascot, Fiery Diamond looking for the run. Omar going quickly 3 deep, and 2 lengths to Diatric, and then Ruling Blood. In the straight, and High Drifter left the rails. Fiery Diamond's got the chance to get through, but Gala Mascot and Omar coming at it now. Gala Mascot took the lead. Omar's trying to go with him, and here's Diatric winding up down the outside, coming with a fast run. Gala Mascot in front from Omar. Diatric gradually pegging them back, but Gala Mascot pulling out plenty. Diatric's gradually bridging the gap. Gala Mascot just in front. Diatric's coming home. The better draws level. Oh, it's very close to a dead heat. Gala Mascot might have lasted, I don't know. From Diatric, third Omar, Fiery Diamond. Then came Woking, further back in the field, Ruling Blood. High Drifter stopped to a walk, and Fiery Boy was last.
Short head decision there for Gala Mascot. They did bet 9 to 4, started 7 to 4 favourite. Diatric second at 8 to 1, and Omar third 8 to 1. The Quinella there $5.80. The third event, the Barton Handicap, tremendous betting race, and those in the market were Pride of Kalina, Mirth and Centane.
They've jumped away pretty well, and Pride of Kalina began quite well over on the inside and showing plenty of speed as was Homfeld early. Reformed Rogue going fast out wide, and Mirth moving up towards the leaders too. Centane back about fourth last when they settled down. At the 800 metre mark, Reformed Rogue led about a length to Homfeld. Pride of Kalina the rails, Mirth out about 3 deep. Belstani and Bullion Broker wider out. They were followed a length and a half to Centane and Atchar, and then behind them to Narco Queen. Proud Sapphire's a long way back, and last round the turn Persian Nickel. Into the straight they race now, and there's a good battle for the lead. Pride of Kalina got up on the inside here to join Reformed Rogue. 2 lengths to Mirth, a couple further back then Belstani, followed by Centane. Mirth given full rein, and Centane are out after Pride of Kalina at the 200. Pride of Kalina a length in front. Centane's gobbling it up near the line, and Centane going home much the better. Races to the lead. Centane wins it about 3 parts of a length. Mirth might have got second, a nose in front of Pride of Kalina. Proud Sapphire flew home to be fourth, and then came Belstani, Bullion Broker, Tanako Queen, Persian Nickel, then Atchar, and further back Reformed Rogue, who stopped very badly, and last home is Homfeld.
Yes, he's very good, that Colt Centane. His 5th win there, defeating Pride of Kalina, the 5 to 4 favourite of Mirth, back from 5s and 11 to 4 third. The Quinella there, $2.05, and a very good finish to race 3. Race 4, Darren Goucher going for a winning double on Spot on Dennis.
Titan began well. It was a beautiful even start. Titan just in front of Spot on Dennis and Sobriquet when they settled down from Here's the Duke, Savitas, the outside, Cosmic City. Then Kanaska, Bonaclear and Secretly Noble last. Past the judge they race, Sobriquet in front, the boy trying to check it. Savitas joins it, and Titan makes a line of 3. One away, Here's the Duke, the rails from Spot on Dennis, a length Cosmic City, a length and a half Kanaska from Bonaclear, and last a length away Secretly Noble. Going towards the 1600 now, and the leader Titan on the inside. Going around them, Spot on Dennis has now taken over and led a length and a half to Titan as they head into the back straight. Savitas went up now to be second. 1.5, Here's the Duke fighting for his head, and a length into Sobriquet, trapped deep as they slacken right up again. Cosmic City going up on the fence, a length and a half Bonaclear, 1 to Kanaska and Secretly Noble last, and they're crawling. Into the back at the 1400, Spot on Dennis about a half length to Here's the Duke, getting the better of the boy. 1 to Savitas, Sobriquet's trapped out 3 deep, moving quickly around Cosmic City and Titan. 2 lengths to Bonaclear on the rails, then Kanaska, and a length and a half Secretly Noble. They go towards 1400, and the leader Here's the Duke takes over now, a chopping and changing affair. A length and a half Sobriquet now second, and Spot on Dennis third on the fence, and a half half to Savitas, 1 to Titan, a half Cosmic City, a length and a half Bonaclair, who's settled well, then Canaska and a half to Secretly Noble. Past the 1,000 and the leader still here's the Duke with his mouth open. He's still fighting for his head. Sobriquet's headed him off round the outside now, and Cosmic City went up to be second. Here's the Duke dropped in on the rails. Savitas on its outside. Now Bonaclair starting to go forward, has moved up to be fifth. Spot on Dennis locked in on the fence next. 1 to Secretly Noble and Canaska, and back on the rails is Titan, and here's Canaska taking off now. They come to the turn, 500 to go. Sobriquet and Cosmic City, a length to Savitas and Bonaclair. On the rails, here's the Duke looking for a run, and so is Spot on Dennis, and then came Canaska, Titan and Secretly Noble. Into the straight, Cosmic City and Sobriquet are together in front. A length to here's the Duke. Savitas under pressure. On the outside, Bonaclair, Spot on Dennis. Here's the Duke. It's Sobriquet and Cosmic City together at the 200. They're 2 lengths in front of Spot on Dennis, followed by Savitas. Spot on Dennis getting out's coming home the better. Cosmic City took the lead, but Spot on Dennis gathering it up now, and Spot on Dennis comes away to win by 3 parts of a length. Second, Cosmic City. Sobriquet got third just in front of Savitas. Here's the Duke and Bonaclair. A gap to Secretly Noble, Canaska, and last home was Titan.
Winning double for D. Gauci there, the 11 to 2 chance Spot on Dennis, just getting the upper hand on the stablemate Cosmic City at 33 to 1, and Sobriquet third at 4 to 1. The favourite unplaced there, Bonaclair, at 5 to 2. We'll take this word now and then come back for the last 4 races from Sandown.
I'll be back at Huntingdale Golf Course in February to defend my title in the Australian Masters. I hope you'll join me as the tradition continues on the 7 Network.
Presenting Saxophone Gold. Over 100 minutes of beautifully orchestrated hits featuring the golden saxophone. Volare. Only You, Caravan, La Paloma, Rivers of Babylon. Charade, Never on Sunday. In the Mood, Singing in the Rain. Saxophone Gold. 2 big albums to excite music lovers of all ages. From Surfin' USA to country hits like Coward of the County. There's Orange Blossom Special, Raunchy, Look for a Star, Calcutta. Girl from Ipanema, Don't Blame Me, Stranger on the Shore, The Beautiful Ranger's Waltz. And more, 40 hits and all on Saxophone Gold. 2 big records for the price of 1.
The 3DB Great Aussie Picnic. A great family fun day, and you'll help the Royal Children's Hospital Good Friday appeal. Kids, meet the Smurfs, Mr. Men, Humphrey B. Bear, and lots of surprises. The 3DB Great Aussie Picnic, this Sunday, west of Old Park, Templestowe.
Well, the first leg of the double, and here Major Diamond started favourite at 5 to 2, but terrific odds about On Grand Vitesse, and it provided a great finish to race number 5.
Triflow bounced away well in a good even start. Roycroft began nicely. So did Superhagen. Baracus on the outside showing plenty of speed as they settle down into stride. And just behind them on the outside is Major Diamond. Silver Cossack burning up to the lead from On Grand Vitesse. Northern Gambler back in the middle of the field. Passed here by Plim and Celso, and they were followed further back Forbidden Favours. Then Voracious. Back on the inside is Superhagen now, and then came Family Pageant in that bunch from Triflow and a long gap. Venganza, Kamala King and Try Gold. The leader, Silver Cossack, at the 600, a length Major Diamond, and they're followed a length away by on the inside, behind them, Roycroft with Plim, a length further back, Baracus, Kentavros on Grand Vitesse looking for a run on the rails. Forbidden Favours making a bit of ground, and Celso pushed very wide from Voracious. Silver Cossack led, Major Diamond going to it comfortably at the 300, a length and a half, Plim, Roycroft, Baracus the outside. On Grand Vitesse looking for a run, and further back, Forbidden Favours. Celso can't win, but Major Diamond strode to the lead with 200 to go. He raced about a neck in front of Silver Cossack. On Grand Vitesse getting out and flying when it looks to be all over. Major Diamond in front. On Grand Vitesse coming over the top of it on the outside, and it'll win. On Grand Vitesse in the last stride grabbed Major Diamond. Maybe third in the race, Silver Cossack from Kamala King, Kentavros. They were followed by Venganza, Northern Gambler. Back behind them, Forbidden Favours with Roycroft and also Superhagen. Then Family Pageant. Well back in the field there now is Plim, followed by Baracus, Celso among the tail enders with Try Gold and Voracious.
Strong performance on Grand Vitesse at 15 to 1, Major Diamond 5 to 2 favourite, and Silver Cossack 12 to 1 there. The TAB Quinellis 21.50, and the Trifecta, a nice one, $1,267.10 on 11, 1 and 4. In race 6, the favourite here was Base Fee, but they backed Pick-a-Pago for plenty to beat it.
And they've jumped away pretty well too. One of the first to get going, Bonmere. Base Fee began all right with Pick-a-Pago over on the inside, Carriere. They're followed by Symptom, Honest Princess, the outside from Middarlin and Whomsoever. And they were followed further back then by Costa Bay and Mercy Princess at the head of the others. And Sir Pride of Axford is tailed right off last as they go to the first corner. Base Fee in front, a length and a half to Bonmere, 2 lengths Pick-a-Pago on the outside of it, Carriere making ground. Then a half length or length further back then on the outside is Honest Princess with in Midal in the centre. Symptom got a bad check there and dropped right out of the race coming to the turn, and they were followed by Costa Bay. Base Fee and Bonmere raced 3 lengths in front coming to the corner from Honest Princess as they swing for home. Carriere the fence, Pick-a-Pago lost ground, he's 2 lengths away, and then came Middarlin, and behind them is Symptom with 300 to go. Base Fee and Bonmere are out about 3 lengths in front, going stride for stride. Pick-a-Pago can't win at this stage. Honest Princess running on. Base Fee just got its head in front at the 200 from Bonmere, and they're well clear. Base Fee a half length in front of Bonmere as they get near the line. Costa Bay starting to flash home, but Base Fee will win it comfortably. About a length as they hit the line. Maybe Costa Bay got second out wide from Bonmere. They're followed by Pick-a-Pago, and next behind them at the head of the others is Quanta Costa. Middarlin is further back in the field with Mercy Princess and Carriere. Then came a Whomsoever, linear behind it, and then Symptom, who was well out of it after getting into trouble from Honest Princess, and Pride of Axford was last.
Base Fee, the winner, even money favourite, but Costa Bay definitely the one to follow. A terrific performance running home very well. On third, Bonmere at 13 to 2, and the Quinella there $11.90. The second last, the Forest Welter, the favourite here, Brawl Laddie at 2 to 1.
Racing. Caught them in a good line too. Out wide, Sweet and Fast, and Flynn's Landing began well with Check the Deck. Going through quickly along the inside up towards the leaders, Future Precedent to head them all off and take up the running. Brawl Laddie is a 4th or 5th on the rails. Sky Train racing up towards the lead when they settle down. Beach Boy is about 6th or 7th, and they were followed further back by Politico along the inside from Noble Crest, Garrison Bridge, Sweet and Fast, then McQuillan. Mr. Mars is back second last with Eureka Gold and tailed off What a Secret. As they went towards the 900 now, and Sky Train took over from Future Precedent. Flynn's Landing moving up on the outside, and 3 deep Noble Crest. Brawl Laddie sitting behind them a length away. Then about a length and a half further back, Politico over on the inside. Beach Boy trying to get a run in the centre of those horses as they sweep down to the 600 metre mark. Coming to the home turn now, Sky Train 3 parts to Flynn's Landing. In third place, Noble Crest. Brawl Laddie looking for the way out from Sweet and Fast. Check the Deck. Politico looking for a run as they turn for home. Then Mr. Mars, Future Precedent, and Garrison Bridge from McQuillan. Sky Train 2 in front, Flynn's Landing, and now Brawl Laddie called on's coming at them quickly. Mr. Mars running on pretty well at the head of the others, but Sky Train holding the lead. Brawl Laddie out after him, and then came Mr. Mars. Brawl Laddie getting to Sky Train. Mr. Mars looking for a run, can't get one. Brawl Laddie got to the lead. Mr. Mars switched around them on the outside. Brawl Laddie in front. He's going to hang on. Brawl Laddie's won it by about a head from a very unlucky Mr. Mars. Sky Train is third, 4th Garrison Bridge from Eureka Gold, Flynn's Landing. Beach Boy next, followed by Sweet and Fast, Politico, Check the Deck, McQuillan. Noble Crest further back with Future Precedent, and What a Secret was last.
Well, favourite punters were happy there with Brawl Laddie at 2 to 1 favourite, but without any doubt at all, Mr. Mars was the unlucky runner at 10 to 1, and Sky Train not far away in third placing at 16 to 1, and there are the TAB Quinellas and Trifectas for the second leg of the double race 7. The last, the race for mares, a field of 18, provided a terrific finish.
Racing. Caught them pretty well out wide on the track now, and Turley 80, one of the first out from Brumblebee. Dainty Decree away well with also going fast as they go along the inside is Rappel. Leah's up there vying for the lead, and Springthor just behind them, and going through to head them all off now, Shining Glimmer. A little further back, Aldith, and they were followed by Rule the Turf. Turley 80 dropping back into the centre of the field from Blue Hawaii. Mildara making ground out wide from Miss Centimore, and then Hydel, Shari Ruler, Brumblebee trapped deep. 2 lengths to Cosmic Lass, a length and a half presupposed. Telmantic is back second last at this stage, and Windswept Wiles at the rear. Past 1,000 they go now, and the leader here is still Shining Glimmer. About a half length to Mildara, who's gone up second, a length and a half Rappel. Lee the Rails, Rule the Turf going up 3 deep, a half length Dainty Decree, Wonder Springthor getting up on the fence. Then Turley 80 making ground, 2 lengths to Blue Hawaii. Miss Centimore going round the outside from Aldith. They were followed then by Brumblebee, and a length further back then Shari Ruler losing ground. Presuppose coming to the outside now with a good run, and then Cosmic Lass. Telmantic back second last with Hydel, and Windswept Wiles last. Into the straight they race, many horses across the track. Mildara sprinted to the lead now, taken on immediately by Rappel, who's joined it and ruled the turf the outside. They're followed by Turley 80, Spring Thor, and to lead the rails, Dainty Decree well beaten, and here comes Brumblebee and Presuppose. Rebel dashed clear with 150 to go from Brumblebee under the whip, finishing well, and then blew away. Rappel in front, but Brumblebee's getting it as they get near the line. Nothing much between them. Brumblebee might be going home a bit the better. Might have just beaten Rappel. Blue Hawaii got third from Alderton, Spring Thor, Presuppose, Telmantic. Then a Lee followed by Spring on the outside, Shari Ruler. Next in the field then Miss Centimore, followed by Windswept Wiles. Further back is High Dell, with it Turley 80. And well back in the field, Mildara, who stopped quickly. Dainty Decree among the tail enders. And back with it is Windswept Wiles and Cosmic Lass, and the early leader, Shining Glimmer.
Well, she just hung on there. Rappel at 10 to 1, Brumblebee at 7 to 1, and third Blue Hawaii 12 to 1. The favourite unplaced in a wide betting race, a Lee at 5 to 1, the Quinella 41.45, and the trifecta $2,172.30. Let's have a look at the results for yesterday. The extra double 2 and 7, $6.50. The Melbourne TAB double 11 and 2, $44.65. And the extra double in Sydney 5 and 1, Lunar Light Calaboose, $52.25. The daily double Sydney 3 and 1, $24.15. In Adelaide, the extra double 15 and 8, $143.95. The Adelaide double, Casey Bell winning the Big Fillies race there, and 15 Royal Balladeer, 8 and 15, $462.60. And at Bendigo for 9 and 15, Sinloy winning the Morong Cup, and 15 War Melody ridden by Alan Trevina, 9 and 15, the double dividend there. And there's the quadrilla, 7811, yesterday at Sandown, $297.60. So that's the roundup of racing at Sandown Park and around Australia. We'll take this word, then we're back with some great action from the greyhounds from last week.
This Saturday, 7 takes you live to Moonee Valley for a great day's racing, including the prestigious William Reid Stakes, carrying prize money of $50,000. Racing from Moonee Valley, live and exclusive to 7 Sport, 12 noon Saturday.
Right now, Southern Motors are having a sizzling summer sale of quality used cars. There's family sedans, wagons and snappy little economy models. In fact, you can choose from over 100 quality tested used cars, plus they'll give you $1,000 minimum trade-in for your old car. Or you can have cash back if you wish, and Southern Motors will tailor finance to suit your needs. So don't be the odd one out. Get on down to Southern Motors summer sale. It's one place where you'll get a red-hot bargain.
Pure Tara Masalata means caviar salad.
Caviar salad is the indispensable appetizer with a delightful savoury taste.
Caviar salad opens your appetite.
Caviar salad tingles your taste buds.
Caviar salad, you eat it and savour it.
Caviar salad, eat and be satisfied. Caviar salad, the ideal appetizer of the gourmet who entertains eating something special.
Good morning, Bill Collins.
Good morning, Brian Martin.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank
Good
you.
on you, Bill.
Right in the middle we are of an enormous weekend, don't we, of sport?
Yes, tomorrow is a very big day for us on Channel 7. 32 races in all, one of the biggest coverages ever, highlighted by the Diners Club William Reid Stakes Day at the Valley. I'll be off to Yarra Glen, the total meeting there.
Yes.
It's a beauty too, and right throughout Australia into state meetings, all on Channel 7.
That's right, and it just won't be a William Reid Stakes Day without Al Menacado.
No, it won't, Bill.
But
no,
still,
it should be a great day, and we've got some great action from last week in the greyhound scene.
We have indeed. Starting this morning, we're going to be bringing you the doubles from Olympic Park, Sandown Park, Geelong and Cranbourne. If not the doubles, bringing you the highlights and the most interesting races. And this is going to be a feature of World of Sport replay every Sunday morning. So here's the first of them. Let's go back to last Monday night, Olympic Park, and the first leg of the double.
Racing Gavin Park away fairly well. Mary Crispin away quickly. Mary Crispin the early leader, joined by Mr. Croc at the inside. Racing third is Vibrant Dreamer, followed by Gavin Park, who's back to fourth on the inside. Then Odie, and down the back on the leader, Mr. Crockett tackled by Mary Crispin the outside. 3 lengths to Vibrant Dreamer, Gavin Park, followed by Odie on the outside. Terrific Tang and Tar Assembly coming off the back straight, and Mary Crispin had raced to the front now, kicked away. 2.5 to 3 lengths to Mr. Crockett, Gavin Park on the inside. Terrific Tang running on, but Mary Crispin won it by about 3 lengths to Gavin Park. Third, Terrific Tang. They're racing this time, and Rorimu on the outside began very smartly with Remo Gold. Quick Pulses third, Arkaloa fourth on the fence. They were followed by Fast Play out wide. 3 lengths away then Belvedere Court and Shopalessis on the first turn, and Rorimu racing wide with the leader Remo Gold about 2 lengths in front of Rorimu, chasing hard on the outside. 4 lengths away came Arkaloa getting to third, and then Quick Pulse followed by Fast Play, second last Shopalessis, and Belvedere Court last of all. In the back straight, and the favourites coming quickly on the outside, Rorimu now. And Rorimu raced to about a head in front of Remo Gold. They're having a great battle at the moment, though. 8 lengths to Quick Pulse, followed by Arkaloa Fast Play on the turn. Remo Gold refuses to give in. Rorimu coming again on the outside. It's a great go. They hit the line. Gee, this is close. Remo Gold on the inside has kicked, and Remo Gold may have won it for Rorimu. It's very tight, though.
Races like that get people to greyhounds, and the double 5 and 8 there paid $7.40. Sandown Park on Thursday night, of course, racing every Thursday night. Let's have a look at the first leg of the double.
Racing, getting out fast was Donna's a fly near the inside. It's the early leader settling down from Vibramycin. African Zulu was checked as it tried to get through the field on the first turn. Now got to run through to be second. Tasman Rocket went to the outside and collected Vibramycin. In the back, and Donna's a flyer 3 lengths in front. Here he comes, though, African Zulu second on the inside. 5 lengths away, Ben Ender tried to run up on the inside. Then Star Hill, Bonnie Charlie further back in the field. Bonnie Charlie being checked there, and Tasman Rocket out wide, but the Sandown Superstar does it again. African Zulu, 6 lengths to Donna's Flyer, 8 lengths to Ben Ender third, then came Twist of Fate. Racing this time, slow to begin was Imperial Kelton out wide. Valiantly away, smartly tackled by Firebrand the inside. There 2 lengths to See Me Lass, starting to make ground on the outside, but trapped out wide, and then came Kalani Bow the setter. On the first turn, and Kalani Bow swept up on the outside, but it's Firebrand the leader from Kalani Bow. Valiantly third, racing wide, See Me Lass second last, and about 5 lengths to Imperial Kelton last of all. Out of the straight on the leader, Firebrand, 2 lengths in front of Valiantly, and the favourite See Me Lass is coming fast. On the outside, followed by Kalani Bow. Imperial Kelton is tailed off. Firebrand is the leader, a length and a half clear. Here she comes, See Me Lass on the outside with a great claim now. See Me Lass raced up to tackle Firebrand. See Me Lass on the outside, and Firebrand, I think See Me Lass has got up on the outside to defeat Firebrand on the line, but there'd be nothing in it. Kalani Bow third.
And that was certainly a thrilling finish. The double, African Zulu and Currency Lass, paid $3.70. Well, Geelong on Friday night, and the first leg of the double, what a night for punters. The favourite in the race was number 8, the pink Terry Lee's Image.
And they're racing this time. Very slow to begin was Drina. Boxing away well was Spearlad on the inside, joined by Hope's Champion. Terry's Image going very quickly from the outside. Squeezed out to the tail, Madeiras picks and Spearlad. Terry's Image about 2 lengths in front of Hope's Champion. 2 lengths away to save. They're about 10 lengths to the others. Spearlad followed by Legal Flyer, Hasty Note, and then Drina. Terry's Image kicked away down the straight from Hope's Champion and saved on the inside, but Terry's Image is too good, about 2.5 lengths to saved. Third is Hope's Champion, well back as Legal Flyer. And they're racing this time. Miss Penny Amber out in the centre, one of the first to begin. The favourites led on, settling down from Zulu's Mate on the inside. Then came Have It All. They were followed then by Top Achiever. Further back on the inside is Regal Bell starting to make some ground. Then Crazy Chariot. Further back is Furbank and Super Milton. Last of all, they race to the home turn. The leader, Miss Penny Amber, kicked away the favourite about 2.5 to 3 lengths to Top Achiever. Have It All is down the outside with the Geelong specialist, Miss Penny Amber, racing away, wins it about 6 lengths. Second, Top Achiever. Have It All third.
And that was Geelong double, 8 Terry Lee's Image, 4 Miss Penny, 195, an enormous night for punters. Cranbourne last night, another great meeting, first leg of the double, and the the favourite in the first leg, number 4, Ashwood Boy, the blue.
Racing Nitro Boy slow on the inside, and Busy's Pride away smartly out wide. Goes up to join Bronze Wing in the lead. Ashworth Boy's third. Bronze Wing checked to the outside on the first turn, and Nitro Boy last. Out of the straight, and Busy's Pride tackled again by Bronze Wing the inside. Remore running home strongly, followed by Ashworth Boy. 3 lengths away, Prince Joe at Twilight, and Nitro Boy last of all. Off the back, and Remore got up on the inside to take the lead from Bronze Wing. 2 lengths away, Ashworth Boy looking for the run on the inside. Remore straight away from Ashworth Boy, and Bronze Wing and Remore's coming down to win at 2 lengths to Ashworth Boy, a length and a half to Bronze Wing third from Nitro Boy. Racing Elaraya fairly away. Slow to begin. Leaders Rebel in company with Castoria Boy. Elaraya driving up on the inside. Joins Monjana in the lead. They're followed by Etta Post rolling up to be third. Then Leaders Rebel the outside. And go check there is Elaraya. Think it's broken down as it goes out to the tail. The leader Monjana kicked away about 3 lengths to Etta Post. Leaders Rebel third. Further back Eastern Way. Then came Junorine. 8 lengths to Blackburnie. Castoria Boy last on the turn. Monjana the leader being tackled by Leaders Rebel the outside. And Etta Post is flying on the inside. Etta Post on the inside's got up to win it from Monjana. 2 lengths to Leaders Rebel third.
Brilliant exhibition of railing there by Etta Post, winning the second leg of the double at Cranbourne. So it was 5 and 2, paying $139.90. And of course, don't forget tomorrow night a very big meeting at Olympic Park. And of course, we'll be bringing you the highlights of that again in World of Sport. And also the Greyhound of the Year, Brian, we've got a little bit on that in World of Sport itself.
Oh, that's quick pulse, so that's good news. Bill, the Australian Cup's not far away. It's one of the richest greyhound races in the world. I think it's only about a month away, so Olympic Park will be gearing up for that too.
They certainly will. The greyhound is coming to its top again, greyhound racing coming to its peak again now with the Australian Cup, and with a little bit of luck we hope to have our old champ Chief Babwe back after that broken spine that he had, and it was the third event, the card holders handicap, in today's Diners Club meeting about to be decided. That's Fearless Desire with Brendan Clements in the saddle. Brendan hasn't had all that much luck of late. It's time things came his way a little bit, I think. And it's moving up to the stalls and is the first one to be positioned at the 1,000-metre mark. Mighty Star about to follow it up with Rebel Show. Rebel Show in the white with the green spots and the red cap. Had one run only and finished 11th of 12 up at Kyneton, so not much to recommend it. That's Fiedja Star about to come forward in the black and blue. It's won a race and third at Flemington last start. There's Star Pyramid. It's won 3 races from 6 starts. He goes into line. Knight of Avon about to come up. Knight of Avon goes in, about half of them in. Skiing being led forward by a clerk of the course there, and Beryl Brahms just behind them waiting to go in. Skiing goes up quite well. Waiting on about 4 or 5 of them. Wigan has dashed back behind the line a little bit. Now Lord Teppo having his first start, being brought up. Beautifully bred. Angus Armanasco's the trainer, Harry White in the saddle. It goes up. And it's the one disputing favouritism with Knight of Avon, who's raced once for a win. Wigan goes into the line now. Following it up, Split the Booty, which is a Moonee Valley winner. Now All Seeker got the steadier of 59.5. He's earned it though. 3 wins, 2 seconds and a third. Comes up. And they're just about set. One to come in. Bold Brahms it'll be. Bold Brahms comes up on the outside and the field is set now. One of the toughies of the day. There's the light and they're racing, and All Seeker bounced out in front on the outside. Lord Teppo was away very well with Wigan and Star Pyramid driving through with Fearless Desire, and they're followed by Knight of Avon behind them. When they settle down now, Star Pyramid went through to join All Seeker, about 1.5 lengths clear of Wigan. Over on the inside Skiing, and in the centre of those Knight of Avon moving forward from Split the Booty wide. 2 to Lord Teppo, can't go the early pace from Fearless Desire, a gap to Mighty Spirit, Bold Brahms, and they were followed by Fiedja Star and Rebel Show. 500 to go up the side, and Star Pyramid got clear, 1 length to All Seeker, Split the Booty deep, 2 lengths to Wigan, Knight of Avon on the inside. There followed 2 lengths away Lord Teppo, giving them a big start and racing erratically. The others can't win, but Star Pyramid, I don't know if they'll get this. On the turn, 300 to go, it raced out 3 lengths to All Seeker and going strongly, followed by Split the Booty, and then Knight of Avon. Further back is at the head of the others, Wigan, but Star Pyramid getting tired, holding All Seeker at bay. Knight of Avon getting out when it's all over, and down to the line they go, and Star Pyramid won at 1.25 lengths to All Seeker. Third, Knight of Avon in front of Lord Teppo, who will improve on the run from Wigan, Bold Brahms, Mighty Spirit. Split the Booty stopped pretty quickly in the straight. Then Fiedja Star, followed by Rebel Show, and Fearless Desire dropped out to the rear. Good win. In race 3 on the program, a very good win indeed to number 3, Star Pyramid, ridden by A. Speechley. Number 3, Star Pyramid, A. Speechley first, was just too brilliant for them. They've run 1 minute and half a second. Number 1 is Second All Seeker. What a gutsy performance with 59.5 kilos. And third, number 4, Knight of Avon, ridden by P. Highland. It's 3-1 and 4. Star Pyramid by Favoured Bay from Little Joy, raced by Mrs. E.J. Smith and J.E. Turner, trained by C.J. Herbst of Bendigo and ridden by A. Speechley. And he was too good for the City Slickers. Previously won a couple in the country at Bendigo and Warrnambool, showed great speed today and stuck on pretty well. Second All Seeker, great courage shown by this Cliff Fowler horse, battled on strongly to run second with that enormous weight. And Knight of Avon ran on fairly for third, but just wasn't good enough on the day. And fourth placing to Lord Teppo. It's the improver from the race. Couldn't go the early pace and still a little bit green, but ran on nicely at the finish, Lord Teppo, to get fourth placing. Now the winner, Star Pyramid, should pay $5.55 and $1.35. All Seeker should pay 90 cents, and Knight of Avon third, a should pay of 70. They're not official, they're just should pays after the running of race number 3. In fact, we have the officials now, and number 3, Star Pyramid, has paid $5.55 for the win and $1.35 a place. Number 1, All Seeker, has paid 90 cents, and number 4, Knight of Avon, has paid 70. That's $5.55 and $1.35, 90 and 70 for the numbers 3, 1 and 4. Race 3 at Moonee Valley, the Quinella, $10 even. The trifecta on that race paid $138.10, and the running double paid $8.65 for 2 Richborg and 3 Star Pyramid. Good result for bookmakers, that would be, because there was tons of money put on Knight of Avon and also Lord Teppo. They both were very heavily backed, but Star Pyramid just too good for them. He's had 7 starts now and he's won 4 of them. I think that's his first city win. He ran 4th at Flemington last start to Wentworth, and it probably makes you think a little just how good Wentworth is, because he won the race by lengths, Wentworth. Star Pyramid battling on to run 4th in it, and that was Wentworth's first start. But, well, Star Pyramid we're talking about, and his performance is good after wins at Bendigo and then Warrnambool, 4th at Flemington, and a brilliant win here today. All Seeker, most consistent galloper, trained by Vander Fowler actually, in the Fowler colours, black with a pink shamrock and sleeves and a gold cap. And from the outside, or second from the outside barrier, it began well, could never really get right on the track, but it's battled on strongly with Alan McLean riding hard, hands and heels, and it's run a dogged second. It was still going on with it when they reached the post with that big weight of 59.5. And Knight of Avon battled on for third without ever looking a winner. Looked some chance, I suppose, at the school, 500 out, but it couldn't accelerate quickly. And the 4th place getter in the race, Lord Teppo, a likely improver in my book. He's one I'd put down to follow. 5th in the race was Split the Booty, which ran a fair race, stopped rather quickly, and pulled up very smartly when it got over the line. It knew when it had done enough. Fearless Desire again showed no form, finished at the tail of the field. Wigan ran a fair sort of a race. It's finished just behind the place getters. It's shown nothing in 2 runs before today. And Skiing showed a bit of speed, but weakened out of it at the finish. 1.25 lengths was the winning margin by a half length. Star Pyramid beating All Seeker by 1.25 lengths. A half length away third was Knight of Avon in the time of 1 minute and half a second. And we can probably have a look now at the opening totes on the next race on the program as we wait for the correct weight signal to come through. Now, the next race here is the big one, the Diners Club William Reid Stakes. It's a Group 2 race, 1,200 metres. It's worth $50,000. And that's for your dollar. Gurner's Lane, 41. Correct weight's up now. Weight's right for that event at Moonee Valley, 314. Gurner's Lane, $41 and $5.60. Quebeau, $3.10 and $1.50. Ideal Planet, $3.70 and $1.90. LA Bijou, $19 and $3.20. Segovian Rhythm, $28 and $5.70. Dynamo, $7.40 and $1.40. Maya Vita, Gee, that looks great each way odds, doesn't it? $5.40 the win and $2.60 the place. And Pleach is well in commission. Of course, she always does come up pretty short on the tote. Pleach has come up $6.10 and $1.50. Tote holding just under the 100,000 at this stage for the win and 42,000 for a place on the William Reid Stakes. There's the scene at the moment in the deserted more or less deserted mounting yard, and you can see the construction of this grandstand, which gives beautiful views from the first, second and third floors, looking down on two sides of the grandstand down to the mounting yard. So on days where the weather's a little bit inclement, you can still get a good look at the horses in the mounting yard from the grandstands, and you're not out in the weather at all, beautifully enclosed. And there are some of the people who've been doing it. And also they've got those television sets and the totes there on all the floors and bookmakers. So it's really a little haven here at Moonee Valley, regardless of the weather. Now at Moonee Valley, Star Pyramid paid $5.55 and $1.35 in race 3. Number 1 All Seeker 90 and number 4 Knight of Avon 70, and the Quinella paid $10. We'll take this commercial break, then we'll be back, and they'll be getting ready for the next race in Sydney.
February prime time reveals the sweeping powers bureaucrats will have in bringing in the assets test. Read about the triumph and comeback of models of the 50s. Meet two West Australian couples challenging the bush, and Enid, a lonely battler from Ash Wednesday. Read about the latest theory on the key to longer life. How Prince Philip lays down the law, and a couple who have taken up the good life. There's fashion, travel, art and craft, and much more. All in February prime time, for prime timers like us.
You may think that all corn crisps are the same. Well, I know one that's not. Huey's corn crisps are a tasty alternative to potato chips. They're real value for money, and there's a variety of flavours. Huey's corn crisps.
Scientific tests show that tobacco odours can now be neutralised. Introducing Aerozone Tobacco Odour Neutraliser for eliminating smoke smells.
The fastest team sport in the world. A total test of reflexes, speed and power. The outstanding excitement of ice hockey. Just part of the 1984 Winter Olympics via satellite beginning February 8th, only on 7.
Well, at Moonee Valley and in this marathon telecast today, where we're bringing you 32 races live from Moonee Valley, Randwick, Morfordville and Yarra Glen. We've just seen the running of the third event here, in which Star Pyramid caused a little bit of a boil over. He's a very smart youngster, but it was thought there were a couple in it that could beat him. But he was too good, as we have a look at the replay.
There's the light and they're racing, and All Seeker bounced out in front on the outside. Lord Teppo was away very well with Wigan and Star Pyramid driving through with Fearless Desire, and they're followed by Knight of Avon behind them. When they settle down now, Star Pyramid went through to join All Seeker, about a length and a half clear of Wigan. Over on the inside skiing, and in the centre of those, Knight of Avon moving forward from Split the Booty wide. 2 to Lord Teppo, can't go the early pace from Fearless Desire, a gap to Mighty Spirit, Bold Brahms, and they were followed by Fiigia Star and Rebel Show. 500 to go up the side, and Star Pyramid got clear, a length to All Seeker, Split the Booty deep. 2 lengths to Wigan, Knight of Avon on the inside. There followed 2 lengths away Lord Teppo, giving them a big start and racing erratically. The others can't win, but Star Pyramid, I don't know if they'll get this. On the turn, 300 to go, it raced out 3 lengths to All Seeker and going strongly, followed by Split the Booty, and then Knight of Avon. Further back is at the head of the others, Wigan, but Star Pyramid getting tired, holding All Seeker at bay. Knight of Avon getting out when it's all over, and down to the line they go, and Star Pyramid won at a length and a quarter to All Seeker. Third, Knight of Avon in front of Lord Teppo, who will improve on the run from Wigan, Bold Brahms, Mighty Spirit. Split the Booty stopped pretty quickly in the straight. Then Fiigia Star, followed by Rebel Show, and Fearless Desire dropped out to the rear. And there's Star Pyramid.
And this is another 2-year-old race here. It's the Sunnyside Handicap, 1,100 metres about. And we've got Gold Card for $1.430 and $1.70. Street Cafe, the favourite, now into $1.70 and $1.40. Number 3, Popular Hero, $9 and $1.80. Number 6, Carrioy Prince is $11.70 and $1.90. And that's more or less it in the race. Looks as though the top 2 are the 2 that have been supported. Now, Street Cafe's had 2 starts for 2 wins, one at Randwick, one at Canterbury. Both over 1,000 metres, got another 100 to go here. Defeated McCluskey on both occasions. It races in black with a white star and cap. And the danger to it, Gold Card, it's by £1 sterling, and it's had 3 starts for 2 wins at Newcastle and Rose Hill, and second to Arrakis, beaten a half-neck at its last outing over 900 metres. In fact, they've all been 900 metres. Gold Card has drawn 7 in black, pale blue hoops, and Street Cafe has drawn 12 and races in black with a white star and cap. It looks to be a scutcheon, the one a 15 to 1 chance that they've been having a little trouble with, trying to get it into the stalls. But they're working on it now, and I think they're successful with it. Be a scamper over the 1,000 metres. Oh, this is 1,000, sorry, I thought it was 1,100. The other 2-year-old was 1,100. So they're just about set. Ian Craig is your caller in Sydney.
The distance is approximately 1,000 metres of the Sunnyside Handicap. You be the judge facing nicely. I think they're just about set to go now. Kildare Boy Edgy. Favourite Street Cafe, drawn in stall 11 with the scratching of Twin Look in 2.11 now. Ridden by Darren Beedman, Theo Green's apprentice, who of course has outridden his claim. Kildare Boy holding up the start. He's got his head into the stall on the near side. Kildare Boy with his head into Diamond Solitaire's stall. I think just about right at that. No, not quite. Sun peeps behind the clouds here at Randwick. Although looking further south, it's sunny. As a big jumbo takes off from the adjacent Mascot Airport. They can't quite get this fella straight. Kildare Boy still got his head into that stall of Diamond Solitaire. Diamond Solitaire in the Swettenham stud colours of green, dark blue sleeves, white cap with the dark blue spots. Now the starter feels as though he has to lend a hand. And he's gone over behind the gates. Rider on Kildare Boy is out of the saddle. See what's going on here. Looks as though they might have to open the front of the gate, possibly. He must have become caught, I'd say. A starter plus 2 gatemen around the front of the stalls. There's activity behind. Now, let's see what's going on now. They're going to lead him out. Yep. Kildare Boy has been let out. 100 to 1 he is on the tote, Kildare Boy. There's the vet over there having a check of him, having a look at his head, his mouth. Just opening his mouth now. Rider still out of the saddle. This will be followed by the exhibition gallop by Sadappa, who will make his return to racing in the Expressway Stakes here at Randwick on the 11th of February on Saturday week. And he'll gallop 800 metres with Dashing Vagabond this afternoon. Now I think we're right. Kildare Boy is going to take his place in the field by the look of things. Dress circles rider in all pink. Now, Kildare Boy safely there, an attendant with him. Headgale standing well on the rails, nicely named by Tumble Down Wind. Now the starter has 1 foot on the second rung, 1 foot on the first rung. Now he seems to be set. Ready for action, race 3, Randwick. Racing this time, and the favourite Street Cafe best to begin from Diamond Solitaire. Third Posse Carrioi Prince from Gold Card. Head Gale zooming up on the inside from High Energy Escutcheon, and then comes Persian Aurea. On the fence is Dress Circle, followed by Dream Blaze, and then Popular Hero, You Be the Judge, and Kildare Boy is last. Coming to the 600, and the Speedy Grey Gold Card sped through to lead. A Link Carrioi Prince, 3 deep, the favourite Street Cafe. 4 wide Diamond Solitaire. Head Gale on the rail, and then comes on the outside as they travel around the home corner Escutcheon. About 420 left to run, and racing erratically. Gold Card is joined in front by Street Cafe. Diamond Solitaire wider out third, and then comes Head Gale, and 2 lengths to Popular Hero making up some ground, but the favourite strode clear now, Street Cafe. Escutcheon getting up on the inside, followed by Popular Hero. Gold Card's had enough. Street Cafe, hands and heels. Popular Hero running on with Escutcheon. Now Beedman shakes up Street Cafe. He's a half length clear, and it's going to be a winning half length on Escutcheon, nearing the wire, and he draws away Street Cafe, and right on the peg, Street Cafe by nearly a length to Escutcheon, so he maintains his unbeaten record, Street Cafe. Third Popular Hero, followed by Persian Aurea, You Be the Judge, Diamond Solitaire, Dream Blaze, Gold Card, then Dress Circle, Head Gale, Kildare Boy, Carrioi Prince, and High Energy last home.
The winner, Street Cafe, should pay 80 cents and 60 cents for your 50. Second, 4 Escutcheon, $1.35. Third, Popular Hero, $1. Here's Yarra Glen.
Quickly, Shinbone Alley, one of the leaders with Old Sky Castle out wider, followed by Freeway Boy, Check the Deck. Then Corinna Miss from Bishop's Bridge, and on the outside, Lord China. Down to that first turn they run. At about 1350 metres to go, it's Shinbone Alley on the inside. Sky Castle joins him, a length and a half, Freeway Boy. 2 then to Check the Deck, and a half to Bishop's Bridge. A length further back in the field, Corinna Mist, and a length to Lord China. Sky Castle put his head in front down the back, 1150 out, and now he worked a length to Shinbone Alley. 2 lengths further back, Freeway Boy. 2 to Check the Deck, racing with his mouth open. A half to Bishop's Bridge. A length and a half then 2 on the inside, Lord China, and 3 to the steeplechaser, Corinna Mist. Off the back, 850 metres to go. Sky Castle on the outside, about a length Shinbone Alley. He hasn't crossed over on Sky Castle as yet. He's about a length to Shinbone Alley, still hunting up on the fence. 3/4 Bishop's Bridge, a length Freeway Boy. Check the Deck, a half away. 4 or 5 further back, Hard-Ridden Lord China, and 3 Corinna Mist. At the 550, Sky Castle joined by Shinbone Alley, the rail. 2 lengths further back, struggling Bishop's Bridge, and Check the Deck pulls to the outside of it, and struggling also Freeway Boy, and 6 further back in the field, Lord China. Sky Castle on the outside, the rider still sitting out there on the outside of Shinbone Alley. Check the Deck's quickly gone up third behind them, followed by Bishop's Bridge. Shinbone Alley and Sky Castle at the 250 together. Shinbone Alley the inside, and Sky Castle. Check the Deck down the outside, starting to pick them up quickly with 100 to go. It's Check the Deck moving up to tackle Sky Castle and Shinbone Alley. Sky Castle again with his head in front of Shinbone Alley and Check the Deck. And he's come back, Sky Castle, and he's come back to win. He's 1 1/2 length to Shinbone Alley, and next third. On the outside is Check the Deck, who didn't go on from Bishop's Bridge. Then Freeway Boy, followed by Corinna Mist, and last of all is Lord China. The winner is number 2, Sky Castle, ridden by S. Thornell. Number 2, Sky Castle, S. Thornell. First. Second placing to 3, Shinbone Alley, and 1/3, Check the Deck. Amazing thing, he has been racing for a long, long time, Sky Castle. He's 9 years of age, and he's been racing around in Darwin before he's made his reappearance down to Victorian Racing. In fact, in the Darwin Cup on the 14th of August, he ran last, ridden by Gary Willits, and carried 58 kilos on a high scale of weights up there. And he's had 2 runs back here in Victoria for trainer Stephen Say, and he ran 16th of 20 at Flemington behind Cindy Harbour, and that was on the 11th of January. And then he went to Cranbourne last week and was terrible there. He ran 9th in a field of 9. He's never sighted. But today he moved up to Shinbone Alley. Little boy S. Thornell riding him. Didn't cross over in Shinbone Alley on the old grey Sky Castle. He raced about a half in front, but he beat off Shinbone Alley, and then under the big weight Check the Deck couldn't run on. And it was Sky Castle going to the post to win at about a half length over Shinbone Alley, and Check the Deck just weakening on his run into 3rd placing. 2, 3 and 1 on the 4th event. 2, 3 and 1 the placings, and as we say, Sky Castle has been around. Oh, gee, I don't know, he's been up longer than the Eiffel Tower, I'd say. He's had 95 starts, including today, for 18 wins, but there was no incentive to back him at all, the old bloke, on his performance at Cranbourne. But today, he raced with plenty of zest. He really put his heart into it, and was much too good for him. As I say, he had been racing up in Darwin.
Sydney race number 4.
Well, now, runners behind the stalls in Adelaide, and we have the Well, we had them a moment ago. We'll check them for you in a moment. Sydney, Totes Street Cafe was officially first in Sydney. Escutcheon was second, number 4, and Popular Hero was third, number 3. And we're looking at race 4 in Adelaide now. This is the Langveld handicap, and the hot favourite here, a pretty warm favourite, is McLanalaw. That's him in the blue with the pink circles, number 1, moving into the stalls now. Prince Call's considered a danger. He's in the royal blue with the white hoops and gold sleeves in this, the third race at Morfettville. And there's only a small field here as moderator goes in, so let's go across now to Ron Patz.
Yes, it'll be a great day's racing next Saturday, the Schweppes Australasian Oaks, but in this, the Herding Langveld handicap, we have $1.40 and 90. McLanalaw will run favourite, but at backable odds, about 22 to 10 in the ring. 180 and 105 for Prince Call, number 3. 325 for 4 Top Wear. They're set to go. And 175 moderator, best back to beat the favourite. In fact, very well backed. Certainly got the weights pulled. They're away. Top Wear missed it with moderator. Now they're starting to hunt up. Top Wear pushing through the pack. He'll be keen to lead on it. Find the Gold coming across, and the early leader is going to be Find the Gold, who works to the front, 2 in front of Top Wear. The others under restraint. McLanalaw third inside of Prince Call, 2 lengths away moderator, and on the outside Manchuria. Find the Gold works its way to the lead. 4 lengths to Top Wear, who's being taken care of. He's grabbed hold of it. He doesn't want to go hard early. Another 2 away in the field, then Prince Call. Now he lets Top Wear go. He's off, and he's pinched the lead in a stride. In second placing, Find the Gold. 3 away to Prince Call. They're still fighting these horses. In behind, the McLanalaw has settled down as well as anything, 4th. 2 lengths away, the other pair then, and they, of course, are moderator back near the tail of the field, and Manchuria, it's outside. He's off on Top Wear to some extent. He hasn't really let it go full bore, but they slip along the far side of the course near the 1200, and little Top Wear's 5 lengths in front of Find the Gold, Prince Call, McLanalaw. 1.5 moderator on the inside of Manchuria. They pack behind this leader now, coming down the side at the 1000, where Top Wear only 2 in front of Find the Gold, but still steadied along in front, the leader. About 2 lengths away, McLanalaw. Then Prince Call, and 2 away to moderator, being busied up, and on its outside, Manchuria. Find the Gold comes off the rail and goes up within 1/2 to 3/4 of Top Wear. Then came McLanalaw going up third on the inside, followed by Prince Call, and they were followed further back by Manchuria, and moderator being hard ridden. On the turn, though, there's only about 4 lengths between first and last, 600 to go, and little Top Wear being claimed firstly by Find the Gold. Around them, Prince Call. Moderator is struggling back behind the others, which are McLanalaw and Manchuria. Into the straight they come. There's only 3 lengths between first and last, and Find the Gold and Prince Call have gone up to claim Top Wear. McLanalaw momentarily pocketed, hooks around the heels of the leaders now, but the bird may have flown at the 200. It's Prince Call heading Find the Gold. McLanalaw is coming now. It's McLanalaw after Prince Call, who's still in front, but McLanalaw is coming at it. Prince Call, McLanalaw doing best on the outside and has won. Got there, took a month to do it, but it's worth waiting for. And the special salutes by a neck over Prince Call, Find the Gold. Then came behind those was moderator Manchuria, and Top Wear has dropped out to last, but I think the rider's in some trouble on it. He may have lost his irons. Stand by for official placings. Let's have a look at Top Wear. Yes, Desi Coleman, I think, has lost his irons, or the bit may have pulled through its mouth, and the clerk of the course has woken up to it very quickly. He's...
And we'll let Des Ron worry about that. The winner, McLanalaw, $1.30 and 85. The should pay from Prince Call, $1.20. No third dividend in the event. McLanalaw raced very greenly in the race, but he's still got up to score. Well, now the big one's coming up here. The William Reid Stakes, the Diners Club William Reid Stakes. And Keith Hillier, what are your thoughts on the race?
Well, punters are finding it very difficult to separate 3 runners here, Bill, and apparently there are 3 very confident betting camps. Cubo is the favourite, marginally ahead of Ideal Planet, and just on their tails is the mare Maya Vita, who, as we all know, is making her last appearance on a racetrack today. She's in foal. The tote has it this way: $48. The Melbourne Cup winner, Gurner's Lane. He's resuming from a long layoff. Should be outclassed or outsped by these very fast sprinters. $7.20 the place. Cubo marginally better than 2 to 1. $3.10 and $1.40 the place. Ideal Planet 5-2. $3.50 and $1.60. LA Bijou, $23 the win, $4.10 the place. So Segovian Rhythm, number 5, showing $24 and $4.80. Dynamo is $9 and 2 even, a little shorter in the ring. 7 Maya Vita, $4.20 and $1.50 the place, and 8 Pleach, $7.50 and $2.10. Darren Gauci, who rode 2 winners at Sandown on Saturday, has replaced suspended jockey Brent Thompson on Ideal Planet. The runners going out through the race onto the track for the William Reid Stakes, the race won for the past 5 years by Manikato. I spoke earlier with Bob Hoysted, the trainer of Manikato, and he said the old champ must know that it's his day, because for the first time for many weeks he walked out of his box unaided this morning, and Bob said he looked a lot brighter. So good news for the many, many thousands of fans that Manikato has acquired over 6 seasons of racings. In Sydney, Street Cafe paid 80 cents the win and 60 the place, number 2 Street Cafe. 4 Escutcheon paid $1.35 and number 3 Popular Hero $1 even. The Quinella for 2 and 4 paid $6.45. This race, a weight for age race over 1,200 metres, a Group 2 race, the 58th in the series. McLennan Law in Adelaide, the interim dividend there, $1.30 the win and $85 the place for number 1 McLennan Law. Prince Call, number 3, paid $1.20 and no third dividend for number 2 Find the Goal. On screen, Cubo leading the field round to the starting stalls as we take this break, and then back live after checking the tote dividends at Yarra Glen, where 2 Sky Castle paid $5.95 and $2.40 the place, 3 Shinbone Alley 75 cents, and again no third dividend for the third place getter, number 1 Check the Deck. Back after this break.
Homestead, right around Australia, Homestead.
It's Handyman Week this week at your local Homestead hardware store. The Arlec Professional Welding Kit has everything you need to weld steel up to 8mm in thickness. Complete with face mask, glasses, chipping hammer and welding manual. Spot on value at $169. Bradford Bats, the economical way to insulate your home. Pack contains 9 tough skin bats with 5 square metre coverage. Red hot value at a cool $18.50 per pack.
Homestead, the local hardware store.
Now, Red Rooster's delicious barbecued chicken is better by half. We've introduced a new handy pack with 11 handy-sized chicken pieces, cut up and ready to go, which makes Red Rooster's 11-piece handy pack the perfect party pack, weekend pack, or family pack. At $7.99, it's packed with value.
Red Rooster Barbecue, we cook it just for you.
Pick up your own Red Rooster 11-piece handy pack today.
Cutting and styling hair is part of my life. I really love it and I feel it. I like to create an exciting new look for every client that comes to me. If you know what it means to have simply beautiful hair, then you know how it feels. Soft, shiny, bouncy, and full. One word says it all, sun-soaked. And there's a Sunsilk shampoo and a Sunsilk conditioner for you. Whatever your hair type, Sunsilk for simply beautiful hair.
Smokers want to kick the habit? Well, the Trident program is now in Australia and offers a money-back guarantee that you will stop smoking. That's right, a written money-back guarantee. Call 500-0500 now. It's a simple, inexpensive and proven method with no lectures to attend and is conveniently done in your own home. Ring now as your first step towards a healthier life. Don't forget, the Trident program guarantees success or your money back. So ring now, and soon, kissing you will not be like kissing an ashtray.
Well, here we come to the big one. The Diners Club William Reid Stakes, Group 2 race, 1,200 metres, 58th in the series, worth $50,000. It's a race that certainly has the touch of class about it, because going back through the years, Manicato's won it the last 5 years. Family of Man in 78, Toy Show in 77, Lord Dudley 76, Leica Show 75, and before that in 74 and 73, All Shot. The Great Galloper won it twice. In 72, it was Dual Choice. And Tango Miss, Crewman, Magic Ruler, Winfrey, Marmion, Star Affair, Contemplar, Checkup, Nicolapco, New Statesman, Lady Major. And back to 1960, it was Planetoid. This year, field led out by Gurner's Lane, Melbourne Cup winner of 15 months ago. He'll be outclassed. You'll probably get a good look at him back at the rear, I would imagine. But Quebeau, Ideal Planet and Maya Vita, they're the three. Sentimentally, punters will be with Maya Vita, who's in foal and having her last race start. There's the field round at the starting point. Number 2 there is Quebeau in the blue with the yellow stripes. That's Dynamo in the red. Here's Quebeau trotting up towards its barrier position now. In fact, the field are moving into the stalls now for the William Reid Stakes. Quebeau has gone in on the inside, first to come up now. Here's Maya Vita, the mum-to-be. She goes in, and the Melbourne Cup winner, Gurner's Lane, comes in next. Now here's Ideal Planet. Been a bit unlucky here at the Valley on 2 occasions. He's in. Dynamo comes up. And we wait on Segovian Rhythm, Pleach and LA Bijou to come up for the William Reid Stakes. LA Bijou coming forward.
Riley, come up.
Starter calling the other boys. Come forward. Calling P. Riley, Segovian Rhythm.
Riley, come up.
Robert Heffernan on Pleach.
Put him wide.
Attendants go back to take hold of Segovian Rhythm's bridle. Now Segovian Rhythm coming forward for the William Reid, and that leaves only Pleach to move into the stalls. Pleach comes in. They're ready for the William Reid. Starters on his platform, 1,200 metres on a good track at Moonee Valley. Lights on. Ready. Stand. Away they go. They've jumped in a good even line too. Pleach has begun well. Ideal Planet's going for the lead today. Quebeau's got away nicely now, second from Pleach. Maya Vita fourth, Segovian Rhythm, 2 or 3 to LA Bijou, Gurner's Lane and Dynamo. Quebeau quickly headed Ideal Planet off and led to the first corner, 1.5 lengths Ideal Planet, and there's no pace on. 2 lengths to Pleach, 1 to Maya Vita, 3 parts Segovian Rhythm, 5 lengths LA Bijou, Gurner's Lane and 2 to Dynamo. Up by the 700 now, and Quebeau a length, Ideal Planet, no excuses today. 1.5 lengths to Pleach, a half Maya Vita, 1 to Segovian Rhythm, 2.5 Gurner's Lane at LA Bijou and 1 to Dynamo, pull to the outside. 500 out, Quebeau with Ideal Planet, his girth, 1.5 lengths, Maya Vita joining Pleach, who's under pressure from Segovian Rhythm. LA Bijou and Dynamo and a length to Gurner's Lane. Ideal Planet at the 400, laying it down to Quebeau, and Maya Vita trying to get to them from Segovian Rhythm. Ideal Planet put its head in front, Quebeau fighting back, he looks over his shoulder, Gouchy thinks he's got him beaten. Ideal Planet a neck to Quebeau, 2 to Maya Vita, Segovian Rhythm, it's Ideal Planet in front, Quebeau fighting back on the inside, but Ideal Planet a neck in front, Quebeau's getting to it again, Ideal Planet, Quebeau draws level with Ideal Planet, they hit it, oh gee, nearly a dead heat, Quebeau and Ideal Planet, Maya Vita third, fourth Segovian Rhythm, and they were followed by Gurner's Lane, a great run from LA Bijou, Dynamo disappointing and Pleach last. Let me tell you about this. Ideal Planet has led a neck, Quebeau has fought back, Quebeau has caught him, and 1 stride from the line, Quebeau has put its head in front, but they got out of sync, and as they hit the line, Ideal Planet has got the stride in. Now, what happens, goodness only knows. I don't, because Ideal Planet's got the stride in. I'm looking at Channel 7's replay. Quebeau has definitely got to the front. Again, a stride from the line, but Ideal Planet gets that. You see, just got a stride in right on the line, and I don't know. It's a bobbing finish. This can go either way. There's no doubt about it. Either way, Quebeau the rails, Ideal Planet the outside have hit it together. They've run 1:11. It's a photo finish, a thrilling photo finish, and it's between number 3 Ideal Planet 165 and 70, and number 2 Quebeau 155 and 65. In a very thrilling William Reid. Maya Vita's battled on honestly for third. She'll pay 75 cents. And number 2, Quebeau's got it on the inside. Quebeau has got it. Number 2, Quebeau. M. Clark first. By gee, it's fought back. Number 3, Ideal Planet second. D. Gouchy had the race, one of the world when they turned for home. But he just could not quite get to the line. Quebeau has had a slightly bigger heart on the day. And third is number 7, Maya Vita, ridden by H. White. The 3 fancied horses have run the trifecta. in a thrilling Diners Club William Reid Stakes. Corbeau winning by a nostril. The horses out of sync as they got to the line, and it should pay 155 and 65. Ideal Planet 70 and Maya Vita 75 cents in a magnificent race, the William Reid Stakes, with a nostril margin as they went over the line. Well, you saw the replay there a couple of times, and I'm sure you'll agree it was exactly as I've suggested to you. Ideal Planet got the neck in front, Gauci very confident. Corbeau just refusing to give in and has put its head in front just before the line, where they've got out of stride, and Ideal Planet got that last bob in, but it just hasn't been enough. And Corbeau has landed the money by the narrowest of margins. A real thriller, the Diners Club William Reid Stakes. There's Michael Clark. He also showed great vigour and great heart, as did Corbeau. Corbeau winning its 11th race with 10 placings from 37 starts. And it is by Beau Brummel from Queen Farida, a 5-year-old bay horse, raced by C.S. Allen, G.G. Rowe, R.J. Steenholt and M.T. Wolfe, and ridden by Michael Clark. There's Darren Gauci, a little rueful smile there as he steps off the scales. And Harry White on Maya Vita gave it every chance. She just wasn't quite up to it, but she certainly was far from disgraced. It was a good run on the mare's part. Her last run in a race in foal. Now she'll retire to green pastures and hopefully produce something nearly as good as herself. The official totes: number 2 Corbeau 155 and 65, number 3 Ideal Planet 70, and number 7 Maya Vita 75. They're official: 155 and 65, 70, 75. The Quinella $2.95. The trifecta on the race, $20.20, and that was a beauty, really. That was the box trifecta. We told you all about what we thought in World of Sport yesterday. Take the box, and it was money for jam. $6 the box would have cost, and it's returned $20.20. Didn't matter what order they finished. The extra double today has paid $2.30, $2.30 for Richborg number 2 and Corbeau number 2, and the running double on course paid $29.65. Short half head the winning margin. Short half head the winning margin, as you would naturally expect. The time 1:11 as we stand by for the correct weight signal to come to hand after a real beauty, the Moonee Valley William Reid Stakes. The RAAF band arriving on the track at the moment. They'll play the national anthem in conjunction with the Australia Day flag ceremony, which takes place here on at this race meeting every Monday, Australia Day holiday. And there they are, the RAAF Central Band arriving on the course to commemorate the 196th anniversary of the landing of Governor Arthur Phillip at Sydney Cove on January the 26th, back in 1788. The flag raising and the address will be made by the Honourable Mr. Justice Ian Gray, Chairman of the Australia Day Committee. Well, they haven't semaphored the correct weight signal on the board out there, but I have no doubt it is correct weight, although it has not been officially semaphored. So as the RAAF band comes down the straight, we'll just check on that, and we'll have a look at the openers for race number 5. It is correct weight. Weight is right, correct weight. Short half head the winning margin. Number 1 War Night has come up $6.10 and $2.70. Bright Judge $3.70, $1.80. Battered Braid $4.10 and $1.60. Bletcher Boy $4.50 and $1.40. 5 Cosine $10 and $2.70. 6 Trig $8.70 and $2. 7 Fiery Fiend $37 and $6.20. 8 High Geared $67 and $12. 9 Highway Gypsy $67 and $10. 10 Peter Van $99 and $16. 11 Spitting Image $99 and $13. They're the openers on race 5 here today, the Australia Day Handicap. Our next race for telecast is going to be in Sydney, the Valacare Handicap. That's scheduled for about 12 minutes. There'll be plenty of action here with the flag-raising ceremony to take place, so I think we should take this commercial break from our special live telecast from Channel 7, then we'll be back.
You're home on 10.
February, and of course the harness racing from Moonee Valley on Friday night, and the legs of the double from the 4 venues from the TAB Greyhound racing that has happened during the week. Let's first of all look at Tats Lotto from last night and also the Super 66 numbers for you. Here's Tats Lotto, draw number 265, numbers 3, 10, 14, 21, 30 and 31. The supplementary 26. And Division 1 pool prize there of 1.6 million, just over 1.6 million. The Super 66, and they came out this way, 5, 9, 7, 3, 5 and 8, or 8, 5, 3, 7, 9 and 5. They're the lucky numbers from last night. Let's hope for you, and we'll take this word then come back with all the racing from Flemington.
5 seconds to the gold medal, 4 to the gold medal. This impossible dream comes true. You believe in miracles? Yes!
Starting this Wednesday at 8:30, the 7 Network takes you direct to Sarajevo for one of the most spectacular sporting events in the world. The 14th Winter Olympics, starting Wednesday 8:30, a major television event brought to you by the 7 Network, National Panasonic, ANZ, Esso and the Nissan Motor Company.
Introducing Telmax Complete Home Pot Set. It's a kitchen in a carton. First, this huge saucepan. Next, the steamer. Even the lid is incredible. Turn it over and it's a fry pan, or even a food warmer. Use this high dome lid for steaming. Place the dome inside the saucepan and you have a double boiler. But that's not all. Place the dome on this ring and you have a handy Chinese wok. Use it as a mixing, fruit or salad bowl. Watch this. Just fit the 3 legs and voila, an authentic Swiss fondue with candle holder. Now do you believe it's versatile? Well, we've even included this set of 3 stainless steel mixing bowls, complete with snap-tight lids and a booklet of hints. You get a saucepan, fry pan, double boiler, steamer, deep fryer, warmer, high dome lid, wok, fondue, salad, fruit or mixing bowl, plus the 3 stainless steel mixing bowls with airtight lids, plus the booklet, all beautifully gift boxed. Telmax incredible complete home pot set is just $49.99.
60-second call.
Get set for Joan Armour Trading's track record.
Yes, I'm so lucky that I'm as lucky as me.
An album with 13 tracks and every one a winner.
Wanna be by myself. I came in this world alone. Be myself. You step lightly thinking you're number 1. Down a 0 with a word. Leaving.
We'll give you love.
Just make love with affection. Show some emotion. Oh, Rosie, don't you do that to the boys. Your willow.
Track record contains the best of Joan Armour Trading, plus her new singles. Joan Armour Trading on A&M Records and Tapes.
Well, the first event on the program on a fast track and a warm day at Flemington yesterday was the Corrigan Hurdle. Scipio was the odds-on favourite. His form had been pretty good coming into yesterday's race, but March of Morn was just a little bit too strong heading towards the line. Here's race 1. We join Bill Collins.
Starter waiting for Viv's Choice to settle their racing. Viv's Choice first out from Scipio, and on the inside Claremont Wonder and Tortowie on the outside from March of Morn as they race down to the first now. And out wide Tortowie just led Claremont Wonder and Scipio. Then Viv's Choice, March of Morn, Arcolette and Delbinail. Here's the second, a tightly bunched field. Claremont Wonder led about a length 2 on the outside to Tortowie. A length then to Scipio on the inside. A length further back then March of Morn, out wide are Arcolette, and they're very well bunched from Delbinail and Viv's Choice. Here's the third in the straight, and all over it safely. Claremont Wonder in front. A length away, second out of the straight now is Tortowie, and a length to Scipio the fence, a half to March of Morn. One further back Arcolette, Delbinail out in no man's land, and on the inside Viv's Choice. Heading to the Maribyrnong now to the 2000, and Claremont Wonder allowed to stride along's gone out 4 or 5 lengths in front here, and he's going to put a gap in them, I feel. Second is Tortoe, 2 to Scipio, 1.5 lengths March of Morn, 1/2 to Viv's Choice, 1 to Arcolette and 2 to Delbinail. Claremont Wonder jumping a bit high but safely over the first along the Maribyrnong by 8 lengths. Second Tortoe, 2 lengths to Scipio, 3 lengths March of Morn and 1 length into Viv's Choice, 1.5 Arcolette and 1 length to Delbinail. Here's the one at about the 1700, and Claremont Wonder over at about 10 lengths in front from Tortoe, who ran out at it, 1/2 length to Scipio, 4 lengths to March of Morn, being niggled at already, 1/2 to Viv's Choice and then 1.5 lengths Arcolette Delbinail. The one past the 1600, and Claremont Wonder led about 10 lengths. Scipio's second, 1/2 to Tortoe, 2.5 March of Morn, 1.5 lengths Viv's Choice and Arcolette and 3 to Delbinail. The jump at the 1500, Claremont Wonder about 10 lengths in front. He pecked at that. Second Scipio, 3 or 4 lengths Tortoe hard ridden. March of Morn crashed through that next. Then Arcolette making ground from Viv's Choice and tailed off Delbinail. Here's the one at the 1300, and Claremont Wonder about 8 lengths in front of Scipio. 3 lengths away Tortoe, 1.5 lengths March of Morn, getting going again from Arcolette, Viv's Choice, and 6 to Delbinail. Here's the third last at the 1000. Claremont Wonder about 6 in front. He's nearly stopped at it though. Scipio's second being ridden hard but making ground. 3 lengths further back then came Tortoe and 1 length March of Morn, and then 3 to Arcolette and Viv's last Delbinail. 700 to go near the corner. Claremont Wonder still about 5 in front. Scipio's being hard ridden. Tortoe's almost joined Scipio, and then 2 to March of Morn and 3 further back Viv's Choice and Arcolette. They're gradually getting Claremont Wonder on the turn. Tortoe hung badly, and Claremont Wonder straightened up 3 lengths to Scipio. Tortoe the outside, and then 2 to March of Morn. Heading down to the second last now, and Claremont Wonder 1.5 lengths. He keeps veering off the track and causing Scipio to change course. Tortoe a danger, and March of Morn coming home now. Tortoe took the lead. Scipio's under great pressure, battling on. Claremont Wonder's gone, and here's March of Morn in the centre. Over the last, Tortoe led from March of Morn, who's finishing well from Scipio. March of Morn raced to Tortoe with 100 to go. They're together from Scipio. March of Morn's coming home the better, took the lead. Tortoe battling back, but March of Morn wins about 1/2 length to Tortoe. 2 lengths to Scipio third, didn't run on. Claremont Wonder stopped to a walk after leading from Viv's Choice, and then Arcolette, and 100 metres away Delbinail.
Well, there's the winner, March of Morn. He's on a Grand National campaign. He stays very well. He beat Tortoe and Scipio. A little bit disappointing, 11 to 8 on and favourite. And there's Quinella 19-20 for the first on the card. In the second, Admiral Lincoln shows a return to form.
At Flemington, and they're racing. And jumping away well was Star of Riviera. Eureka Gold, Garrison Bridge began well, and Moronti searching for the lead from Pochinella. Arctic Thunder might head them all off, going quickly out wide. Then Admiral Lincoln, followed by Tarvel, being ridden back in the field from Live Albert and Street Cop. Arctic Thunder raced 3 in front as they went along to about the 1300. The boy grabs hold of it now. Moronti second, ahead to Garrison Bridge, the rails third. A length then to Pochinella as they slacken up now, and 1/2 Eureka Gold. 1 Admiral Lincoln, Star of Riviera, a length Tarvel. 1.5 lengths Street Cop going berserk as the pace eases, and Live Albert on his outside last. At the 1000, Arctic Thunder 3 parts to Moronti pulling hard. 1 length Garrison Bridge, 3 parts Pochinella, 1 Eureka Gold and 1/2 Admiral Lincoln. 1.5 lengths Tarvel, Star of Riviera, Live Albert, and now 2 to Street Cop. At the 800, Moronti out wide, given more rain, has gone up and has headed Arctic Thunder. They're 1.5 lengths Pochinella from Admiral Lincoln 3 deep. Garrison Bridge tucked in on the rails. It's followed by Eureka Gold, Tarvel, and then Live Albert hard ridden from Street Cop and Star of Riviera. Admiral Lincoln let go, swamped up to the leaders now, and he grabbed them quickly. It's Moronti, Arctic Thunder and Admiral Lincoln, a length in front of Pochinella. Garrison Bridge looking for the way out, and then Eureka Gold pulled to the outside. Arctic Thunder fighting back with Admiral Lincoln. They're the leaders, 300 to go from Moronti. He went for the whip on Admiral Lincoln. It got a 1/2 length on Arctic Thunder, and they're 1.5 lengths to Pochinella, running on fairly. But Admiral Lincoln's broken clear with 150 to go. Pochinella trying hard, but Admiral Lincoln's clear and is in no danger. And Admiral Lincoln goes on to win by 1.5 lengths to Pochinella. A nick away third, Arctic Thunder. Fourth, Eureka Gold. Long gap to Garrison Bridge and Moronti. Then Live Albert from Street Cop. Tarvel second last, and Star of Riviera last.
Well, he's starting to show some of the form we know he did have early in his career. Admiral Lincoln 8 to 1, Pochinella second at 3 to 1 favourite, not far off a win, and third Arctic Thunder 13 to 2. The Quinella there $13.60. Some of the best colts stepping out in race 3, the Mollison Handicap at Flemington.
Light about to go on, it does now, and they're racing. Martek began quickly the top weight over towards the outside. Paternal's jumped away very well. So is Movie Maker going fast. Kentish is going up quickly towards the leaders. And as they settle down into stride now, a good battle, Lemon Bitter, Movie Maker, Kentish and Martek the outside, and Byrain up joining them, and just behind them is Paternal over near the inside. They were followed then by Momantic at the head of the others, and down the outside Sagacious Ways. Kentish, Martek and Byrain joining them now, with Movie Maker on the rails, Lemon Bitter dropping behind them, Paternal looking for a way out, badly pocketed, and Bowl Scuttle is next, and here's Billowing putting in a run from Sagacious Ways. Martek, Kentish and Movie Maker getting up on the fence, might be going better than any of them. Behind them, Paternal looking for the way out, and Billowing starting to come home. It's Movie Maker breaking clear with 200 to go, is racing right away from Kentish and Martek, then Billowing and Paternal, and Movie Maker, a pretty smart colt this. He's going on to win it well by a length and a half from Martek. Kentish a half length third, a length away Paternal on the outside, Billowing from Bowl Scuttle, about 6 lengths to Best Revenge and Lemon Bitter. They were followed by Momantic, Chestnut Gold, Tyab Dictator back near the rear, Byrain knocked up after showing speed, and Sagacious Ways back at the rear with Reckless Venture.
Sydney Colt there, trained by Tom Smith. Movie Maker at 10 to 1, Craig Den, Martek second, carrying plenty of weight at 5 to 2, and Kentish third, 6 to 4 in favourite. They were the Colts and Geldings, and in the Tillendirt handicap, the fourth, the 2-year-old fillies, the best of the fillies stepping out.
Settling better, racing. Spirit of Kingston jumped okay today. Way was well away, and Strawberry Rocket showing great speed with fair judgment. Spirit of Kingston over on the outside, 5th to 6th from Tempo Tap as they settle down into stride, and Star Tracks. When they came along now by about the 800-metre mark, and Strawberry Rocket and Fair Judgment and Silky Rim were in line about a length, the Spirit of Kingston, Tempo Tap, Way, then Coogee Lass, and it was followed further back Nordic Rose, Factual and Star Tracks, well back Self-Respect, Rocky Report and Hellam's Road, and in limbo. With 400 to go, Strawberry Rocket joined Silky Rim, 2 lengths now to Spirit of Kingston, hard ridden. Coogee Lass is making a run, and then Way, the others can't win. It's Strawberry Rocket and Silky Rim, a length and a half to Spirit of Kingston, who's under the whip, and then Coogee Lass the outside battling on. Strawberry Rocket and Silky Rim are fighting it out with 100 to go. It's Strawberry Rocket ahead in front of Silky Rim, who's coming at it strongly now. Silky Rim going home the better, and Silky Rim's going to win. About a long neck to Strawberry Rocket, 2.5 lengths Spirit of Kingston. Well, it hasn't improved since its Sandown run. Every chance today third. Then Coogee Lass followed by Star Tracks in limbo, made up a ton of ground next. Then a gap away, followed by Rocky Report, and then came Tempo Tap, Fair Judgment weakened. Next, Self-Respect, Hellam's Road, Nordic Rose, and last of all, Factual.
Well, there she is, Silky Rim, 3 starts in town, the No Mercy filly, and unbeaten. She's as game as they come to at 4 to 1, 13 to 8 favourite. Strawberry Rocket battled on well second, and Spirit of Kingston looks as though she wants it a little bit further, 9 to 4 third. In the 5th event on the program, the 3-year-old fillies this time, and the favourite here, Caviar and Candy, at 11 to 8.
Light, and away they go at the first attempt. Jumped away in a good even line. Nothing really wanting to lead early. Clahessy's going to take it up as they settle down with Raphilion and Queen of Bass and Fleur Cognac the rails. A length and a half, Fork Tongue and Russian Grey. A length further back, Taj Vita, Ruling Girl, trapped a bit deep from Spring Delight. Back behind them, Courtaid in the all-white, and then further back, Flashing Diamond and Caviar and Candy last. Not a lot of pace on. Raphilion at the 1200, a half-length Queen of Bass, a length and a half Clahessy, and on the rails, Fleur Cognac. 2.5 lengths to Fork Tongue and Russian Grey. They've got away about 3 lengths to Ruling Girl, and another 3 lengths then, 2 at the head of the others, Spring Delight. At this stage, and they were followed a length further back then by Taj Vita. Caviar and Candy whipped out 3 deep to start making up some ground, and then Courtaid and last Flashing Diamond. At the 800, and it's Queen of Bass the outside and Raphilion on the rails. 2 lengths to on the inside, Fleur Cognac, outside at Clahessy. Length and a half, Russian Grey. Fork Tongues travel very well next. Then 2 lengths to Ruling Girl, hard ridden from Spring Delight. Caviar and Candy, the kids got it out in no man's land, but is making ground. Into the straight now, Queen of Bass and Raphilion from Fleur Cognac and Clahessy. A length and a half to Fork Tongue, looking for a split from Roulette Star. Caviar and Candy starting to rattle home at the 300. Queen of Bass, Raphilion, Fork Tongues gather them up very quickly and sprinted to the lead. Then Clahessy, Caviar and Candy's not coming home well enough, and Fork Tongue has stolen the break. It's going to bolt in. Fork Tongue, this is a computer special, Fork Tongue, and it's going to walk in. Goes to the line to win by about 4 lengths. Good race for the minor money. Russian Grey's got up for second, just in front of Caviar and Candy. No dash today. Then Clahessy, followed further back in the field, Queen of Bass. Next in the field, Fleur, Cognac, Raphilion, Flashing Diamond. Long gap further back then came Ruling Girl. It's one of the last with Court Aid and Spring Delight's beaten one home, Taj Vida.
Well, as Bill suggested, Fork Tongue was going to win the money a long way out. 8-1, second Russian Grey at 20s, and Caviar and Candy. It covered plenty of ground, 11-8. And favourite, the Quinella, 27.75, the trifecta 377.50. In the next event, race number 6, the two main chances were Amala and also Noble Falcon in the betting.
2,500 metre Trafalgar handicap, and they're racing. Caught them in a good even line too. Diatric immediately checked by Doughty and about to cross from the outside to the rails behind them. Arctic Clips just in front of Amala. White's decided to move up to the lead on it, and they were 2 lengths in front of Sovereign Street as they went past the judge. A length Arctic Eclipse inside Bare Fist, going to be ridden in behind today from Noble Falcon. On the rails is Kinta Valley, and 2 lengths to Diatric. Out of the straight, an Arctic Clips now moved away about 2 lengths to Amala, and Bare Fist's now moved up to join it second. A length and a half Sovereign Street, and 1 to Kinta Valley outside Carabella. Length Noble Falcon, and 1 to Diatric. Bare Fist at the 2,000. He's going to go up and take Arctic Eclipse on, and they're going to make this a pretty true race. Bare Fist and Arctic Eclipse out by 8 lengths to Amala. Half a length away Sovereign Street, and Noble Falcon 3 deep on it, the kid. A length further back Carabel, Kinta Valley, and about 2.5 to Diatric. As they go to the 1,600, Bare Fist eventually got the upper hand. The rider of Arctic Clips short gave him best. And as they go past the 1,600 now, it's Bare Fist 2 lengths to Arctic Eclipse, 5 lengths Noble Falcon, a half a mile of the inside. Now Kinta Valley whips around them 3 deep into 3rd place. Sovereign Street on the outside of Amala has dropped back to 6th. Then a length to Diatric moving up to join Carabel. 1,300 out, Bare Fist about 3 lengths now to Arctic Eclipse, and a length and a half Kinta Valley. 2.5 lengths then to Noble Falcon, 1 to Amala on the inside. Outside it's Sovereign Street, a length and a half Diatric and Carabel together. They've got 1,100 to go, and Bare Fist by 2 lengths to Arctic Eclipse, 2 lengths to Kinta Valley, 1 to Amala. He's starting to niggle it and make up ground along the inside. 3 parts to Noble Falcon, 2 lengths to Sovereign Street, who lost ground from Carabel, and now Doughty pulls Diatric out 3 deep. They pack up, 6 lengths cover them, 800 to go. Here we saw Bare Fist taken on by Arctic Eclipse, who immediately went up, and Kinta Valley went up 3 deep. Amala 4th, but he's scrubbing the ears off at White. Noble Falcon's under the whip 5th. 2 lengths to Diatric, Sovereign Street, and last Carabel. On the corner, Arctic Clips and out wide Kinta Valley shot away from Bare Fist. 2 lengths to Amala under the whip, as is Noble Falcon. 2 lengths away Diatric, the others can't win. Kinta Valley got the upper hand, but hanging from Arctic Eclipse, and now Amala coming through in the centre with Noble Falcon. They're coming after them, but Kinta Valley in front, running off the track. Noble Falcon, Amala and Arctic Clips. It's a line of 4 now. Noble Falcon and Amala going a bit the better, have taken the lead. Amala just in front of Noble Falcon, then Arctic Eclipse. Amala's coming away, and Amala desperately ridden 3 parts in front, now a length, and it'll win. Amala scores by a length and a quarter to Noble Falcon. 2.5 lengths away third, Kinta Valley, followed by Arctic Eclipse. Diatric didn't run the distance next, and then Bare Fist, followed by Sovereign Street and last home Carabel.
Yes, Amala coming back to winning form, 7-4 in favourite. Noble Falcon 15-8, and Kinta Valley at 20-1. Certainly do have a different style in England, the riders there. The ride of T.R. Quinn on Kinta Valley there. In the next event, race number 7, the Chester Manifold Stakes over the 1,200 metres. An advert defeats Penny Edition, but a tremendous photo.
Racing, Mr. Magic jumped quite well with Warrior King, got away nicely, and so did Cool River. Going very fast too now in the centre of the track. Advert showing speed, and Mighty Sovereigns up with the leading division as they settle down. Cindy Harbour got away particularly well just behind them, and then came Mazorgsky, and wider out on the track is Ski and Do. Mr. Magic, Mighty Sovereign and Warrior King 3 in line at the 800, a length and a half to Cool River. Then Penny Edition, Cindy Harbour the outside, Ski and Do wider out, followed by Mazorgsky and Larka Cotton. Advert are further back. Niako Fair, King Delamere back towards the rear. As they come down with 500 to go, Mighty Sovereign, Warrior King, Cindy Harbour and Ski and Do joining them. Penny Edition looking for a split. Mr. Magic the rails. Advert pull to the outside. Locked in behind them, full of running Cool River. And then Larka Cotton, Mazorgsky. Many chances here. Warrior King, Mighty Sovereign at the 300. A length, Mr. Magic. Still can't get out Penny Edition. Advert's running on pretty well. Cindy Harbour's gone. And they're followed then by Cool River, switched out late. Advert's getting to these leaders. Cool River's coming at it. Advert's hit the front. Penny Edition getting through on the line. Penny Edition's flying near the inside. Won't make it, I don't think. And Advert's to put in an enormous improvement here, and it might have just beaten Penny Edition. Close for third, Mighty Sovereign, Mr. Magic, and also there Ski and Do, any one of them with Cool River. Then came behind them Niako Fair, Warrior King, it knocked up badly from Mazorgsky, Cindy Harbour a shocker, and Mr. Jazz last all the way with King Delamere.
Well, some good runs in that. Advert scoring from Penny Edition, Mighty Sovereign, as you saw, having no luck at all. Cool River won to follow. They're running 6th. The final event on the program, Wild Applause, the 25-1 chance. Just too good for the favourite, Net Call.
There's the light. They're ready to jump and they're racing. He jumped all right today, Net Call. Fair Smuggler was a bit slow to get going, and Glamour Man has begun very well with Wild Applause showing speed. Glenroy Gold up there with him, and Net Call up with the lead, fighting for his head. They were followed about a length further back then by one going through near the inside is Irish Lord, and Sir Rock's improving its place also. When they settle down now, and Wild Applause led a length and a half to Glamour Man, and out wide on the track there, making up ground into third place, Beau Behold from Net Call 4th. 2 lengths Sir Rock, and then came Kentavros from Irish Lord, a length and a half Glenroy Gold, Fair Smuggler. They were followed by Sir Stook, and a couple of lengths further back then towards the rear is Larders Max with Man's Luck in a pack of horses there, and last of all as they came to the corner, Calm Call. Net Call, the outside, went up to join Wild Applause. He's done everything right today. 2 lengths away third, Glamour Man, and then a length and a half further back on the outside, Kentavros. Irish Lord is looking for a run, and they were followed behind them by Sir Rock. Net Call in front with 400 to go, narrowly, but he's still got a good grip on him from Wild Applause. Kentavros next under the whip from Glamour Man, and then Irish Lord. He's had to go for the whip on Net Call. He can't get the better of Wild Applause, which is fighting back doggedly. In fact, it got a neck in front. At the 200, Wild Applause a neck to Net Call under the whip, and he hasn't gone for the whip on the leader. It's coming away, Wild Applause, and Wild Applause is going to finish up a torrid day for punters by winning by 3 parts of a length to Net Call. Irish Lord got up for third from Man's Luck, Sir Rock, Kentavros, then Sir Stook, Never a Chance from Calm Call. Well back is Glamour Man, and then Glenroy Gold. Behind it is Larders Max, and then Fair Smuggler, and last home in the field is Beau Behold.
Well, Bill said it all there, 25-1, Wild Applause. The favourite just couldn't reach it. A Net Call at 5-4, and Irish Lord third at 4-1. The Quinella 14.60 and the trifecta $505.10. It was a bit of a wipeout for punters at Flemington yesterday. Let's check the TAB information. The extra double 7-1 at Flemington, 36.
Back on the fence from Prize Plume and Rudor, and they were followed by Fiery Boy. Kinter Valley back towards the rear, and Rudor is last. No pace on halfway down the straight the first time, tanning about 2 lengths to dash away on the inside of our Demas. A length and a half Fiery Boy trapped deep on Cointreau the centre. Gala Mascot the rails, and in between those horses Gallant Spectre the grey. About a length further back then Lord Mop, who's a gover on the inside of Rudor. A length to Kinter Valley, 2 lengths to Prize Plume, and a length to Aruda. At the 1800 metre mark now, and Tanning being allowed to stride along has gone out about 5 lengths in front as they went out of the straight from Dash Away and Our Demas. Fiery Boy 3 deep. Gallant Spectre the centre, and Gala Mascot tucked away on the rails about 6. They're followed a length further back in the field on Cointreau wide. Lord Mop sticking to the inside, outside at Rudor, 2 to Kinter Valley, 1 to Prize Plume, and a couple to Aruda. Past the 1400, and the leader Tanning 3 lengths to Fiery Boy, striding up to second now and closing the gap quickly. 1 length further back came Dash Away and Our Demas, and out wide Gallant Spectre is pulling very hard, and so's on Cointreau. They're all going up quickly towards the leader. A length Gala Mascot eased off the fence by Gouchy, pushing Rudor deep. A length to Lord Mop sneaking forward from Kinter Valley, and then Prize Plume and last Aruda. 1200 to go now, and a great battle, 3 or 4 of them in front here, vying for the lead on Cointreau. Tanning is still there, and on the outside Gallant Spectre. A length further back in the field then came out Demas over on the outside. On the outside of them again, Rudor is starting to make up some ground quickly. Dash Away on the fence. Oh, they're tightly bunched. Gala Mascot slipping up into the middle of that bunch now, and then Aruda the outside, Fiery Boy, and Lord Mop got pushed back to last, taken to the outside from Prize Plume. They're still tightly packed at the 600 down the hill. Rudor out wide went up to tackle the leader on Cointreau now with Our Demas in the centre. Kinter Valley went up fast, about 3 or 4 deep. Gala Mascot looking for a run now in the centre from Gallant Spectre on the corner, and then Dash Away at the head of the others, Aruda. Our Demas took a narrow lead in the centre with on Cointreau going with it. Rudor, Kinter Valley, Gala Mascot now getting out from Gallant Spectre, and Dash Away. On Cointreau won't give in. Gala Mascot seeing daylight, swooped on the leaders now, and in a few strides Gala Mascot dashed to the lead from on Cointreau, Kinter Valley, Our Demas, and then Dash Away, and the favourite's going to canter in. Gala Mascot racing away is going to win by about 3 or 4 lengths. Kinter Valley will run second. It's going to be a good battle for third here.
Probably on the outside, Dash Away might have just got it from Gallant Spectre, Lord Mop, our Demas. Then Aruda, followed by Prize Plume. Further back is Rudor on Quantro and Fiery Boy. And performance away quickly, so is Bow Mistress, Proud Sapphire out wide. River Rough showing speed too, and also West Mayo. And there's a great charge. Horses spread right across the track when they settle down. Feeling Fit's up with the leaders too. Coming down to the 700-metre mark, Solo Performance, Feeling Fit, River Rough, Bow Mistress in line from Proud Sapphire.
Well, Chris, at this stage of the race, you've probably got 6 or 7 in front of you.
Yes, but I was only a length and a half off. I was 5 wide there, but that sort of didn't worry me. I thought my main danger was River Rough, and it was travelling extremely well. And as I said before, I didn't want to go in behind because she hangs in, and I wouldn't have got her out. So you can see there, I've just sort of cruised up to them, but I was never more than 2 lengths off them.
Well, now she's starting to fly, and why did you use the whip in the left hand, Chris?
Because she always wants to get to the fence, and if you hit her with it in the right hand, all she wants to do is duck in, and you just can't ride her out, Keith, and usually you have to put it back into your left hand. So when you hit her with it in the left hand, it just makes her go straight. You know, she still hangs in that little bit, wants to get to the fence, but you can at least ride her out, whereas if you got it in the right hand, you just can't ride her out at all, and it probably can cost you race after race, you know.
Do you think, finally, Chris, that your luck may have had something to do with the colours you're wearing? There also happen to be the blue and white, the colours of the Caulfield Football Club, the world's #1 football team.
Well, I hope they have the luck that I had today.
OK, Chris.
Catalina Queen bounced out in front at the start. Base Fee's going quickly up to join it now with Centaur, and Lover Kiss booted up along the inside. Coming close is in that bunch too, and they were followed by Star Tracks and Medallion. Then Coogee Lass followed further back in the field then by Costa Bay, who's last with Whispering Spring. Round the turn at the 800, Base Fee raced around them to lead 2 lengths to Catalina Queen and Centaura. A length and a half further back then came Lover Kiss, and on its outside is coming closer 2 lengths to Medallion. Star Tracks back along the rails, Coogee Lass well back with Costa Bay and Whispering Spring last. Past the 600, Base Fee a half length only to Centaura, running a big race on the outside. Behind them, Catalina Queen sitting behind them, and Costa Bay pull to the outside with Coming Closer, and then Lover Kiss looking for a run. Base Fee led at the 400, Centaura under pressure. He's getting to work on Base Fee now. Coming Closer on the outside, putting in a good run, and Lover Kiss is getting clear. Costa Bay out wider, but Base Fee kicked away. Led a length and a half with 200 to go now from Lover Kiss into second placing, and they're followed by Centaur and Star Tracks. But Base Fee striding right away from them is going to win it easily. Whispering Spring's absolutely flashing home along the inside, but Base Fee won it about a length and a half. Whispering Spring might have got up for second. On the outside of it, Lover Kiss from Star Tracks, the rails, Catalina Queen Coming Closer. Then Costa Bay, Centaura weakened in the last little bit. A long gap to Coogee Lass, and last of all is Medallion. Official placings for the Blue Diamond Prelude for fillies, and the winner number